Good morning, everybody. Today we shall continue the chapter Acids, Bases, and Salts. In previous class, we shall discuss about the reaction between acids and bases, reaction with metallic oxides, reaction of non-metallic oxides with base, what happen an acid or base in a water solution, and pH scale. The strength of acid and base. Okay, dear students, today we shall discuss about the importance of pH in everyday life. Importance of pH in everyday life. So, our body works within the pH is 7 to 7.8. Our body works with pH is 7 to 7.8. When pH is less than 5.6, the pH is less than 5.6, it is called acid rain. When the pH value of rain is less than 5.6, so it is called it as acid rain. So when the pH rain is less than 5.6, it is called it as acid rain. So you have to know the sum of the pH values of the solution. So here in the pH value of the saliva, here the color of the when we put the saliva in pH paper, the color of the pH paper changes to bluish green in color, and its approximate pH value is 7.4. When the pH value is 7.4, is it acidic or base? Is it base? When the pH value is 7.4, so it is base. And then lemon juice. So observe here, lemon juice. When you put the acid, when you put the lemon juice in pH paper, here the color of the pH paper changes into red in color. Here the approximate the value of the pH value of lemon juice is 2. So when the pH value is 2, so this substance is acidic. When the pH value is 2, here this substances is acidic. When the pH value is less than 6, so it is an acidic. And then colorless aerated drinks or soda water. Here when soda water is put into the pH paper, the color of the aerated drink pH paper is changes into light green. The color of pH paper is changes into a light green. So here the pH value of the aerated drink is 6. So here it is an acidic. Here pH value is 6, so it is called it as an acidic. And then carrot juice. Here the color of the pH paper changes into yellowish green in color. So here the pH value is 5.6, so it is called it as an acidic because the pH value is 5.6. And then coffee. The color of the pH paper is changes into green in color. Here the pH value is 5 and it is called it as an acidic. And tomato juice. The color of the pH paper is yellowish green in color. The pH value is 4.1, so it is an acidic. And tap water. The color of pH paper is green in color and approximate pH value is 6.5, so it is called it as an acidic. And 1 nm of sodium hydroxide, so the color of pH paper is violet, so its pH value is 14, so and it is said to be strong base. And 1 HCl, 1 ml of hydrochloric acid, the color of pH paper is red in color. Its approximate pH value is 1.2 and it is said to be strong acid. So here same as when pH of rain is less than 5.6, so it is called it as acid rain. So our stomach produces hydrochloric acid which helps in digestion without harming our stomach. Our stomach produces which acid? Our stomach produces hydrochloric acids. So these hydrochloric acid helps in digestion without harming our stomach. In case of indigestion, our stomach produces more acid and causes pain and irritation. In case of indigestion, our stomach produces more acids and causes pain and irritation. And to get rid of these, use bases called antacids. Here antacids are used to neutralize the excess of acids. And magnesium hydroxide. So here milk of magnesia is also used to neutralize the acid. Here milk of magnesia is a mild base. It is also used for this purpose. And then bee sting. So bee sting or tooth decay. Here tooth decay starts with the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. Here when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5, our tooth starts to decay. Here tooth enamel made up of calcium hydroxypeptidate, so it is a crystalline form of calcium phosphate, so it is the hardest substance in the body. So it does not dissolve in water, but it is corroded when the pH on the mouth is below 5.5. Bacteria present in the mouth and produce acids by degradation of sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth after eating. Here the best way to prevent this is to clean the mouth after eating the food. So using toothpaste, which are generally basic for cleaning the teeth, can neutralize the excess acid and prevent the tooth decay. And then, so self-defense by animals and plants to chemical warfare. Have you ever been stung by a honeybee? So bee sting leaves an acid which causes pain and irritation. So use of a mild base like baking soda in the stung area gives relief. Here, note on the point. Here, use of a mild base like baking soda, so in the stung area it gives relief. Stinging hair of needle leaves inject methanoic acid causing burning pain. Here stinging hair of needle leaves inject methanoic acids to cause causing burning pain. Here needle means it is a herbaceous plant which grows in the wild area. So its leaves have stinging hair which cause painful stings when touched accidentally. So this is due to the methanoic acid secreted by them. This is due to the methanoic acid secreted by them. So which acid is produced to the needle sting? Methanoic acid is produced to the needle sting. A traditional remedy is rubbing the area with the leaf of the duck plants, which often grows beside the needle in the wild. So can you guess the nature of the duck plants? So next time you know what to look out for if you accidentally touch a needle plant while trekking. And are you aware of any other effective traditional remedies for such stings? And let us see some naturally occurring acids. So, which acids are produced in the different types of substances? So, let us see about that. Here, vinegar. In vinegar, acetic acid is produced. Which acid is present in vinegar? Acetic acid is present in vinegar. And lemon or orange. So which acid are present in lemon or orange? Citric acid are present in lemon or orange. Tamarind or grapes. Which acids are present in tamarind or grapes? Tartaric acid are present in tamarind or grapes. All citrus fruits. Which acid are present in all citrus fruits? Ascorbic acid or vitamin C are present in all citrus fruits. Milk and yogurt. Which acid is present in milk and yogurt? Lactic acid is present in milk and yogurt. Note down the point. Here milk also contains the acid. Here milk contains the lactic acids. Have no? The milk contains the acids. Yes, milk also contains the acids. The acid is lactic acid. And then apple and pears. Here, which acid contain apples and pears? Malic acid contain the apples and pears. And ant sting. Which acid is present in ant sting? Formic acid or methanoic acid are present in the ant sting. So needle sting and ant sting secreted the methanoic acid. So note down the point here, needle sting and ant sting secreted the methanoic acid. Which acid it can be secreted? It can be secreted the methanoic acid. And then salts. So what are salts? Here you know that the salts you use daily in your home. In the previous class we have seen the formation of salts during various reactions. So let us understand more about their preparation, properties and uses. Here, salts of a strong acid and strong base are neutralized with pH value of 7. On the other hand, salts of strong acid and weak base are acidic with pH value is less than 7, and those strong base and weak acid are basic in nature with pH value is more than 7. A salt is an ionic compound that forms from a positive ion from a base and negative ion from an acid. So once again I am repeating, what do you mean by salts? A salt is an ionic compound. You know that what do you mean by ions? Here ion means charged particles are called ions. Charged particles are called ions, either positive or negative. A salt is an ionic compound that forms from a positive ion from a base and negative ion from an acid. So let us see through this equation. Here hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide. It gives water and sodium chloride. Here HCl is an acid and NaOH is an base and H2 is base and sodium chloride is an salt. When hydrochloric acid reacts with an acid and base reacts to give salt and water. And then how salts are formed? So let us see one by one. Here salts are formed from when strong acid reacts with strong base, so it's are neutral and its pH value is 7. When a strong acid and a strong base both are reacts together and it forms a neutral and its pH value is 7. And strong acid, when a strong acid reacts with weak base, so it is our acidic and its pH value is less than 7. When a strong acid reacts with weak base, so it is our acidic and its pH value is less than 7. When strong base reacts with weak acids and its our basic with pH value is more than 7. Why is it basic? Because its pH value is more than 7. The combination of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide solution, so it is called it as sodium chloride. The combination of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide solution is called sodium chloride. So here large crystals are often brownish due to impurities disease, so it is called it as rock salt. So seawater contains many salts dissolved in it. So here sodium chloride is separated from these salts and deposits of solid salt are also found in several parts of the world. So these large crystals are often brown due to the impurities. So this is called as rock salt. Or beds of rock salts were formed when seas of bygone ages are dried up. So rock salt is mined like coal. You must have heard about the Mahatma Gandhi Dandi March. Did you know that sodium chloride was such an important symbol in our struggle for freedom? Here Mahatma Gandhi ji in a Dandi March, did you know that sodium chloride was such an important symbol in our struggle for freedom? Is Uppina Satyagraha. And then you have to see that the common salts are raw materials for the chemicals. So the common salts obtained an important raw materials for various materials of daily use. Common salt obtained in an important raw materials for various materials of daily use, such as sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder and many more. So let us see how one substance is used for making all these different substances. Here sodium hydroxide. So how sodium hydroxide is prepared? So when electricity is passed through a aqueous solution of sodium chloride or brine solution, so it's decomposed to form sodium hydroxide. Here note on the point, it's very important how sodium chloride is prepared. Here when electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride, so it is called brine solution, so it decomposes to form the sodium hydroxide. This process is called chloroalkali process because the products are formed from chlor for chlorine and alkali for sodium hydroxide. Very important questions in your examination. Here note down it. Here question is arise. So right, what do you mean by chloroalkali process? So once again I am repeat it. Here chloroalkali process means when electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride, so it decomposes to form sodium hydroxide. So this process is called chloroalkali process. Because of the products form chlor for chlorine and alkali for sodium hydroxide. So observe this equation. Here when sodium chloride is one of the salt, here sodium chloride reacts with water to give sodium hydroxide, chlorine and hydrogen gas is liberated. Here chlorine gas is given at anode and hydrogen gas and sodium hydroxide is formed at the cathode. Chlorine gas is given out at anode and hydrogen gas and sodium hydroxide is formed at cathode. Here positively charged particles are called anode and negatively charged particles are called cathode. So important products from the chloroalkali process, very important in your examination. Here question is raised. What do you mean by chloroalkali process? Okay dear students, today we shall discuss about the importance of pH in everyday life and what are salts and sodium, how salts are formed and the preparation of sodium hydroxide or chloroalkali process. Okay, thank you.